Hello my dear friends and welcome again on Politics Tube channel. This is Yunus speaking, and if you are new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. I would be so thankful for your support. And today's video I'm gonna talk about the latest update from the Dachi area, which is the east bank of the Dnieper river, and also I'm gonna talk about the Vremivka bridgehead, the latest update over there. And also I'm gonna talk the latest update which is coming from the north and the south of the city of Bakhmut. So starting from here, the Dachi next to Ontovsky Bridge, the Ukrainians has managed to get trenched over this area. As I said on my last video, there is only one supply line that the Russians can use it, which is the Antovsky bridge. So the Ukrainians has always, I think, a good opportunity to target the Russian supply line, and it looks like the Russians, is facing a difficulty really to manage to kick off or to kick out the Ukrainians from the east bank to the west bank. So now we understand that the Ukrainians, has took an advantage after the blow up that has been happening on the Novakakhovka dam, and the water level has been decreased, and the Ukrainians can manage to cross easily. And also, as we know, after the blow up of the dam, the Russians defenses has took a new positions, behind this area, because it was this area, it was flooding, and the Russians now is facing a lot of let's say difficulties to retake the Dutch area. But I think we need to wait a bit more to understand the situation. So moving to the Ukrainian counteroffensive, especially on the Vremivka bridgehead, as we know, the Ukrainians has managed to take control over the villages of Rivnopil and the village of Novodarivka, and also the Ukrainians, are concentrating now to move. To take control over the village of Priutna, and in the same time also the Ukrainians are pushing forward to try to establish a control over the village of Orojain, and also the village of Novodonetsk. But it looks like the Russian defenses here is well prepared, and the latest update said that now the Russian, now they are counterattacking and trying to take control over the village of Novodarivka, where it looks like now the time is against the Ukrainian army in this place. As we know, the real Russian defense is still far away from the front line, I think around 17 kilometers. And now the Ukrainians' counteroffensive has been, as we know, it's been like more than 20 days. And the Ukrainians still did not manage to get any kind of strategic bridgehead. Also in the region of Orykhov, the Russian army has repaired a lot of Ukrainian attacks toward the village of Robotin and the village of Kopani. But like I said, the Russians, in this area has let's say a firm defenses, and the Ukrainians could not manage to get any kind of a strategic gain. And moving to Bakhmut area, the latest update that said that the Russian army on the north side of the city has started a counteroffensive toward the village of Bohdanivka and toward the village of Hirohivka. And in the same time also the Russians started also a counterattack starting from the village of Yahidna. So I think the goal here is easy to understand, that the Russians want to trap the Ukrainians army, which is went too far deep here. They want to trap the Ukrainians army that, as we saw 2 weeks ago, the Ukrainians managed to move forward more than 5 kilometers, and now the Russians started a counteroffensive trying to trap the Ukrainians in this area, and at the same time the Russians want to take back the areas that has been lost before the Ukrainian counteroffensive in Bakhmut. But on the other hand, the Ukrainians has managed to make some kind of let's say advance south of Bakhmut. My last video, I said that the Ukrainians took control over this area, and also they are pushing forward toward the village of Andrivka, and also the Russians. The Russians defenses in this area was, I think, like this, and the Ukrainians has managed to push the Russian behind the water canal, and now I think the Russians has took defensive positions behind the water canal, and they trying to defend them positions. As I said, it's not easy to take control those villages, and now we can understand even the Russians has started them counteroffensive in the north of the city of Bakhmut. So yes, guys, that was my short video. I've spoken about the most important updates coming from the Russian-Ukrainian war. So again, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. I would be so thankful for your support, and I wish for everybody a very nice day. Bye bye.